What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore the battle music when you fight the Regi type Pokemon, Regice, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. So let's drag in our MIDI, make it fruity MIDI out with Fruity LSD, and then let's get our instrument set from the game, which will be in track blueprints. Sound Bank 96. And now we can hear the instruments from the game. Oh, what is that? That is interesting. Nice. Okay, now, one thing I noticed is this instrument. That is just a sawtooth? That sounded crazy. Let's see. I want to hear that by itself. That's crazy. It sounded like it was something more fleshed out. Oh, maybe because it's layered with whatever this is. Trumpet. It's layered with some trumpets. That's what made it sound kind of interesting. Yeah, what the... What? That is what's interesting. That's not a trumpet at all. That's no trumpet. That's a synth right there. What is that? That's a pretty cool synth. It's like a sawtooth with like some with like an EQ'd or like a resonant filter. That's wild. I like that. Is that really in the original, or is that like a glitch or something? Let's see. Where is that? Ah. Let me load this in the original. Yes, that is in the original. Wow. Let me see what my source sheet has to say about that. Because I'm not sure that this is from the Sound Canvas originally. Oh, there's toms in this too, apparently. I see. Yes, this is a synth, a special synth. I don't have that in my arsenal, so I might have to go get that real quick. But we shall see. Otherwise, I can just program it in. But we'll work around that for now, and then we'll probably take a break so I can go find that. So we'll just exclude that part for now. Let's see what this first one says. We got strings. And this is an echo of the last one, so we don't need to worry about that. But let's go and give the add the sound canvas. And then we have strings. So let's call this strings. And then we set this to be 150% volume. and go to part, edit the first channel, and let's turn off the reverb, turn up the cutoff, and then make it strings. Let's make it SC88 Pro Map Ensemble Strings. And I think there's another layer here too. No, this is different instruments. Whoops, I edited something. Nice. Okay, so our strings are as follows. These. And then everything after this. Right? Let me confirm that with the, yes, okay. Now we find first empty, call this melody. And then we paste. Why is this not pasting? Ah, there we go. Why did it... Where is my intro? I clearly copied that intro. That is stupid. FL Studio has amnesia or Alzheimer's. Copy, and we go to Alt C. Wait, it's already channel 1, so it doesn't matter. But nice. Okay, perfect. Let's give it a mixer track. Drag in our default. Call it strings. Lovely. Let's give it more saturation. And more excitement. Yeah. Now let's bring out those crisp highs with the EQ. Lovely. Okay. Now there's no volume on this, is there? No volume changes? Ah, yes there is. So let's copy this line and then go to melody, strings, paste. I think there's been an increase in volume too. See what our panning is like. So in the beginning, the strings are center, and then here they're not. So we'll copy this, go to melody, and then go here, paste, and then we'll remove this. This is for that synth, and it's not even that synth, it's like the echo of that synth. Okay, so we have our strings for channel 1. And now that synth is going to be in the next channel. It's going to be the first thing we get. I wonder, it sounds like a fairly simple synth. I wonder if we can recreate it with the citrus, just as an exercise. Let's see, let's load up a default sine wave, make it a saw. Sorry for your ears. Let's turn it down to about, wow, why would you do that? 50%, let's see. So if we set up where we can go to, so this is too high. It's like a really gritty, distorted acid bass. So let's go, first let's go introduce a filter. And let's give it, well first let's do unison. That's good, I like that. Okay, now let's go to our filter and let's turn on the wave shaper. We don't want it to, so we don't really want it to squarize it. We just kind of want it to, yeah, see, because it's removing those odd harmonics. And we don't want that to happen, really. So let's, I think this might be an octave lower. Yeah, I think it's an octave lower. So let's go set this instead to 0.5. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I can set this back to normal volume. It's got that zappy feel, like. That's really cool, but I don't know if I want that. I don't think I could remove that except by... I think less voices also makes it sound more like the thing. Okay, now my resonance. Whoops. Now there's some kind of, there's a lot of resonance here. Maybe I need more resonance. It's like a very unique... Maybe I can do... Yeah, there we go. And the, as far as that little warbling effect, maybe I can... The phasing, if you do unison phase, it sort of takes that out. Yeah, it's got that little, like, jet engine effect, I guess. That phasing. I don't think I can get the filters totally right, but... Now, I think I would want to somehow EQ this. Oh, we can set the bands like high and low, actually. Ah, there we go. Now we have that middle band is a little too much. That's good, but I want that transient to really stick out there. I still want... Ah, yes. Okay, now I want to kind of take off the really high end of that, because those frequencies are just going wild. Hello. Hello, I don't know what that says. Hello, is your Rungo track in play in headphones? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not, your camera is shaking. My camera's shaking? Oh, whoop. Do. Yeah, I don't know how to stop that, but this synth is turning out pretty nice. Very nice. Now, I think we just want to cut off the top end of that, like shave a little bit off the top, so for that we'll need another filter. Oh, what is that? What? I did not expect that to happen. Maybe if I do next. That's crazy. Ah, this is operator 2, so we're kind of like FMing here. I still don't quite understand how Citrus works, but... Yes, there, that's what we want. Now we want to give this a little more of this through here. No, not, Now it seems to be dulling the effect of that frequency thing. It's like if I remove this. and then it sort of dulls that resonance. Oh, it's actually not taking the first filter at all. I think I have to do next for that. Yeah. I need it to be even more pinched. It's sort of like it's like too wide of a spread in the thing. So let's see. Ah, maybe that's it. Yeah, that's a little better. I need this to go be louder. It's like there's also too much in the middle here. I need it to dip down. So I need it to be like almost like a band stop, band pass, but then preserve the transient. And then let's see, remove this. So it's like that. But then I want that transient to come back out, so I can maybe I'll do like a maybe if I get the second one, if I get the second operator and then do like also make this also 500. But then I need this to be a saw because I need some of those waveforms, but I want this to be sort of but I don't want the next I don't want this to go to the like combine the filters. I don't know. It's this will do, and this will do as like a placeholder, I think. Actually, I think it was better without the filter. Without the extra filter, let's see. And this could be like a low pass. Hello again. Wow, what happened there? That's weird. Oh, I think I had a different filter that time. Ah, yes, I used the chocolate state variable. I think this was closer. It just doesn't give me as much control over the like. I would have to EQ out some of this section. But that's fine. This is a good placeholder until I find the why is it not just Regi battle? Oh, I just say trying to made that up. Regi type. There's like three Regi type. There's like three different Regi battle. I can change it to Regi battle if that sounds better. Let's see. I think this should work. Regi battle. Also hi. Yes, hi. Okay, so this sounds pretty good. That'll do until I get my hands on the original VST. And so we'll just use that for now. And so now this plays all until and it pans different ways. And it has it all the way until we have French horn here. And then it sounds like it's French horn just the rest of this. Okay, so all these notes are for that synth bass. So let's go to melody, and then we'll put this here. But that's a little too loud for now. We'll turn this down. Now the problem with this is like the filter is not changing. I need the filter to change to simulate like the whole note going up thing. So let's go to cut on the filter, and then this will go from, let's see, key M will change with the cut, and we'll just move this part up and this part down. So now the resonance moves with the cut. Nice. But that's really loud, so I want to turn it down. And I think that that second filter is too harsh. Yeah. Nice. That'll do for now. So let's call this acid synth. Nice. Okay, now we need our echo effect for this, which is in the other channel. So let's go. The note happens. So the initial note happens there. You can see it in the ghost notes. It's like a beat. It's like a beat away. So we need a beat of delay. So see, it's like. Okay, so now first I actually want to do my panning for this. Okay, I'll take the panning now. Everything after this doesn't matter because that's French horn. So let's go to melody and paste this here. Nice. Nice. Lovely. Now, once this part comes in, we want to gate in some delay. So let's go give this a mixer track. Drag in our default. And let's remove the chorus. We don't need that. And then let's give it a delay 3. And let's see, 1 beat would be 4 steps. So let's set that, and then we'll do like a offset. And then like 10%, or no, maybe 20%, because this one's a longer way away. So this will be, let's see, go 50% with this, give it some spread. And then I think it's the panning is ping pong, like it's so it's. Oh no, it's further. It's further down the line, so it ends up being like echoing further in the other channel. So we don't want ping pong, we just want it to go that way, like a long way. So let's try this. But we don't want that much decay. Actually, I don't want any. We want a little more. And let's turn this down, like 6 dB, and call it acid synth. And let's turn down the, let's put like turn down the high frequencies on this. And let's gate in the delay on this. Let's have it come in on bar 5. but it's really not coming in. It's not coming in past that like in the left channel like I want it to. So let's go and we will let's save this preset as untitled just so we can come back to it later. And then let's go let's send this to a bus. And then well actually we want this to be here. And then we want this to, we will call this delay bus. And then we'll just put our pretty delay preset here. And then we'll turn off the dry. This means that this means that we're only getting the delay signal. We're not getting the actual sound from the original signal from the acid synth. That's going directly into the master. And then we're separating the delay from the signal from the original signal. So that means that we can control the pan independently, for which we want this to be 75% left. So then we set 75, and then there we go. But this is going to be adding, this is 75% more left than the original signal. The original signal is already panned, 16%. 75 minus 16 is about 59. So let's set it to be 59. About 60. 60 is good. Now that sounds right. Lovely. Okay, so that sounds good. And now we'll go and grab our... I started writing some music again on Sunday. Nice. That's good. My writing music is always great. Always good to be in practice. Sounds like fun. Now, let's go and grab our French horn. I do believe this is all French horn, yes? Yes, okay. So now, let's go clone these strings. Call it French horn. And then we will hold Alt and push down on this. And we will go copy all this. And go to Melody. Paste, Alt-C to change it to channel 1, and then we'll go and make this a French horn. Brass, French horns, and enable this. Ooh. So let's give this its own mixer track, and we go drag in the default. Nice. Let's call this French horn. And this seems pretty loud, so maybe we can go and turn this down a bit. Turn the saturation down anyway, because it's pushing the... Nice. But the other one, the original, is kind of dark, so let's turn the cutoff down a little bit. Nice. All right. Perfect. Okay, so now let's move on to the next thing. We have our bass, our slap bass. So I say the slap bass the whole time. So let's clone this French horn. Okay, that's enough of that. It's repetitive. Let's call this slap bass. And let's make it Go into bass, slap bass 1, yes. And then we go hold Alt and push down. Copy this and find where it's empty, call this bass. Go to the bass channel and paste. And send it to channel 1. Nice. Now let's give this its own mixer track. Now we'll take off the exciter because it's already really bright. We can turn up the saturation though. Nice. Now let's make sure this peaks at 6. Yes, it does. But I think it doesn't really have enough bass. Let's boost the bass on this. Turn it down a bit. Nice. Turn down some of the brightness. Actually, I want to zero in on... Well, no, I don't really need to. I can do like this. Nice. Okay. I posted the mostly finished song in Discord. Ah, sweet. Welcome, gamer. This song that you're restoring is really complex, I think in a good way. Ah, yes. I guess we will find out. It seems fairly simple to restore, but maybe the theory is all kind of all over the place. It does sound like it's like you're doing a lot of wild things. So let's that's good. Now let's go to the next thing. Got square waves. And it stays a square wave almost all the time. We have a little we have a pulse wave over here. And I think there's just a layer. There's another layer here. Oh, it's echoes. Okay, that's gonna get annoying, but it's like echoes the whole time except for, let's see. We have a change here. And then we have layers there. Okay, so let's take all these squares. Let's drop in a square synth. Okay, that's the right articulation. Now let's go and grab everything except for this part. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's go, wait, there's some up here. Let's find first empty, call it synths. And then we go here and paste. And then we'll go and give this a mixer track because it's really loud. And we'll drag in our default, but remove the chorus and turn it down to 15. Okay, I'm trying to see what the like delay timing is here. This is in 4/3 of a step. So that would be a step and a third. There's a step and then 1/3 added on. So that would be, let's go to the synths here, and pretty much this whole thing is just gonna have, we don't even need to gate it. So we enable this and we go 1 step plus 16, 116. Nice. Now the panning here is center. It seems like this one is oh, this is the yes, this one is panned to the right, 75% to the right. So that means we want the wait, I don't have control over that. Let's see. So to pan this properly, we're gonna need to use a bus. Let's go send this to, this won't work because it's a different timing. So let's make another delay bus, route it to this track. Call this delay bus. And then we will go and add in a delay. Let's go to one step, and then we'll go plus 15, plus 16. 15, practically the same thing. Let's give it some offset, some diffusion, and then some about 10% level. Turn it down, and let's set the panning to be 75% right. Oh, and also let's turn off the dry. Nice. And it's a little quieter than in the MIDI, because I think the MIDI has it pretty loud, but we'll adjust that whenever we get to the A and B comparisons. I'm also not using oh yeah, 4 is the bus, okay. Okay, so now we need our things. Let's see. Hello, just stumbled on your live stream for my music reservation recommendations. What does restoring mean? Restoring means that we are going and finding the sounds that the composers used to make the game, and then we are going and recreate. In this case, it's the sound canvas, this VST here. They got all their most of their sounds from here. And we are going and plugging the data from the game back into that VST so that we can have high quality sound. We can bypass the game, which is heavily compressed in quality. That's why it sounds so staticky and gross and distorted. So we're just going and recreating that using the same sounds that the composers used. Hope that makes sense. And so now we have a pulse wave to consider here. This part. Let's copy this. Let's go drag in this pulse. This will go here. And let's see. Okay, now this one's panned to the right, so that means we want note pan this to the right. Let's find where this starts playing, right here. Okay, now let's go to note pan, and this is gonna be 75% right. So let's go to note pan. Let's zoom in here, in the region where 75, we need to find 75%. Nice. Okay. Now let's go and grab the other layer to this, which will be panned 75% left. Thanks, Shay. Hello. Yes, welcome. Super dogs. Ah, super dog. Nice. And So this part is also the pulse. Nice. Okay, so let's copy this too. And this will also be panned to the right. Ah, but they switch around. So now this part is panned to the right, and then this part gets panned to the left. Nice. Oh, I think I just copied over it. Let's go here. Okay. Now let's go back to synths. And then we paste this here. Now we go to note pan and go zoom in here. Go down to 70, try to find 75% left, which is right here. Nice. No, this is going to go 75% right. This part is going to go 75% left. Nice. And that's really loud, so let's go and give it a mixer track. Drag in the default. Remove the chorus. And then turn it down to 15. Let's call this pulse. And let's go back to here because FL Studio reset my cursor. Nice. Nice, okay, so now we can move on to, let me see if there's any volume stuff going on. Ah, there's like a little volume introduction here. And I think this is one of those ones where the MIDI is glitched, and this is in fact one long note. So let's go and copy this to the pulse. And then we'll go ahead and glue these notes. Control G. Nice. Okay. Now we can check this one for volume. Yep, nope, no changes. Now see if there's any detuning. Yes, there is detuning. So this one is detuned -6. It's probably going to be quite a considerable detune. Oh, this is the this is the echo, so I can't do that, but I can do the chorus will take care of that kind of sound, but the pulse I can detune. I want to detune. That would be, let's see, usually when it's like 6, that would be about 24. Pretty considerably. Actually, that would mean that the part of the pulse is detuned and part of it is not. So we really want to use note fine pitch for that. So that means that this part down here, if we shift C to select that and go to note fine pitch, we want to go down about sort of, let's say 20 cents. Nice. Okay, that's very nice. Hi, Rayquaza and Kyogre women. Y'all got some crazy names, man. All right, so hi, welcome. So now those two channels are done, and we'll move on to whatever this is here. Ah, this is our saw wave. So this is layered with that synth. And this is just center the whole time. And this has, let's see, does this have any? No envelope, so we'll just drag in our Actually, we usually just use our square wave and then reset it. This will be, I'll do this, make this a saw. Now let's go and copy this, and let's call this saw. Paste this here. Actually, this is a layer of that synth, so let's put this in melody. And I think this is too high. No, this is the right pitch. And let's remove the but this is really loud, so let's go and give it a mixer track. Drag in the default. Turn it down to 15. And call it saw. Remove the chorus. And then now we can hear it with the acid synth. Nice. Lovely. Okay. There's not really any panning or anything on this. What about detuning? Yes, there's detuning. So this detuning is like -3 cents, which I would say is probably gonna be in sort of the 10 cents range, or 12 cents. So let's go 16. But if this is 16, that means the other one would need to be more like 30. Let's see, and the other one could have used more. I could feel like it could do more. So let's Shift C, select that note, go to note fine pitch. Why is this? Oh, it's just very small. Okay, so we need to zoom in a little. And we can do more, so let's go 30. Why are you doing that? Crazy. Nice. Okay, and then the nice. Lovely. Oh, and it's got some release on it though. Let's do that. Let's turn up the sustain. I can turn. Might want to turn that release down a little bit. Nice. Okay, that's perfect. Now let's go. Ah, we have toms. And then a crash. Okay, so let's go. These toms are, I think, from the standard drum kit. SC55 standard drum set. So let's go. I'm gonna go duplicate my synth, my slap bass. We're gonna go to part 10. And we'll make this SC55 map standard. And then let's go drag these toms in. Copy this, let's find first empty, call it drums. And then we go slap bass, hold Alt and push it down. And then we'll call these toms. Go here and then we go select channel 10 where our drums live and Alt C. Yeah, so that should be the same thing. And they have a lot of reverb too in there, so we need to put reverb on that. So this would be this. So this is the wrong pitch though. We need it up here. So let's select this, shift it down. And these are kind of distorted. Let's give it its own mixer track. And then let's drag in the default. Call it toms. And now it has reverb, but we don't want the SC Sound Canvas as reverb. We want our own reverb. So let's make a reverb bus for everyone to use. Let's call this reverb, dock it to the right, and add in our, oh, battery's running low. Oh, that's right, hold on. Do 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 do, da da dum, da 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 do, da da dee, da 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 dee. Okay, am I centered now? Oh, ow. Okay. Now, so we have, let's put our reverb plug in here. Let's give it something like 20. Let's make it a hall. Now let's tell the toms to take the route to this track. Nice. But I don't think we want the reverb that heavy. Let's make it, let's keep it to 12%. Nice. And let's turn them down. They're very loud. Very loud toms. And there's too much slap on them. Let's take out our exciter. I kind of like that exciter. Let's just turn down the highs. Maybe let's take out some of the presence, really. I really want to zero in on this using a parametric EQ. See, because this part is what's really peaking. That's where we want to cut down. And then we want to boost the sort of the fundamental area. Nice. Okay, that's lovely. Alrighty, so now let's give it, now we need our crash, but our crash it lives in the orchestra drums. So let's clone these toms. And we'll go and make this a, instead of standard, we'll go to SC88 Pro Map Orchestra. And then we call this crash. And we have, let's see, this is glitched in the MIDI, so it's not going to sound right. But basically, we want a crash to be at the end, end of the. It's just one note, so we want this crash to be at the end of the, half of the fourth bar. So let's go, it's actually right after this note, so let's make this a channel 10 note. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so now this is going to go into its own mixer track. Drag in a default, and then we'll take off the exciter because it has a lot of highs on it. Let's call this crash. Nice. But it's panned, let's give it reverb, but it's panned, it's internally panned to the left. The only way around that is to go and set the main line to 56 pan, 56 right, and then let's turn it up because we're going to lose some volume. Lovely. All right, now we have some more drums here in the end. We have a standard standard snare. So let's go and clone the crash. Then we reset our panning and our volume. Call this snare. And then we're going to go set this to be a standard 3. And then we give it its own mixer track. which we do not have. We do not give it reverb. We drag in the default, call it snare, and that's that. So now let's go and copy, whoops, copy those notes. Go to drums, snare. Wow, okay. Not gonna, really doesn't like when we go out here. Let's put this here. Now let's Alt-C to change this to channel 10. Okay, and that's really loud, so let's go and turn it down. I want this to be at like 6. Perfect. Okay. Now let's move on to whatever is next. Oh, we have a timpani. Boom, 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 boom. It stays the timpani the whole time. It has some static panning. So let's go and clone the snare. That's gonna get annoying. I don't want to hear that. Alt and down. Let's call this timpani. And then we copy this panning, 16% right. See if we have any volume stuff going on. Nope. So now we just copy this. Go to drums, paste, and then go select channel 1 and Alt-C to change. Now we have to make it a timpani. So let's go to part 1 and change it to an S strings orchestra timpani. Nice. Let's give it its own mixer track. And then let's boost the bass. Oh wait, but that's gonna be ruined when I drag it in the default. Okay. Let's boost the bass now. Yeah. Nice. Now let's turn this down. Like I want it to peak at 6, so. Okay. Nice. Now let's call this timpani. Now let's turn up the saturation on this. I want to hear some more distortion. Yeah. Nice. Now let's compensate for this in volume. Nice. We want it to stay peaking at 6. Lovely. Okay. So now we have all our pieces. Let's go and put it together. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. All right, now let's go. You came in at a good time. We have to just drop this melody in here. Drop the synths. And the bass. Drop the bass. And then the drums. Now let's hear it all at once. I think I muted something out. Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah. The strings are really loud, but they're not, and they don't have enough highs. Nice. Where's my toms? I didn't hear my toms at all. Oh, there they are. Nice. Now let's give this a that acid synth can come up a little bit. Oh wait, not that much. Yeah, I love those horns. Let's see if that, Let me get the saturation up on those strings. Now let's turn up the saturation on that French horn. Nice. I love that. It sounds a little bit offbeat. Like it's off a little bit. Well, this is definitely the wrong time signature. Let me set this thing to be in 3/4. See if that works. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's a weird time signature. Let me go back to 3/4. Let me try to figure this thing out. So this is going to be so I think this harmony here is a good indication, or this bass. So it's definitely 4/4. But this synth is just going wildly out of the time. Because it's starting at one end. Oh wait. No, it is starting at a reasonable time. It's just here it starts at a little bit weird times. Okay, let me check that because it sounded to my ears like something was off. Nope, I think it's right. Okay. Okay. Let's do some mastering. Now let's cap our bass at between 3 and 6. That's good. Now let's cap our mids. It's at 3. Lovely. Now let's cap our highs at 9. Nice. That's pretty healthy. I like that. But I think those horns and strings. It's pushing the saturator a little bit too hard. Let's oh, the transient. I need more transient on the French horn. Let's get an EQ on here. Okay, and now the loop the loop is going to be, here, let's full screen this. Loop is going to start here. So we select this and Control B. And then let's see here our transition here. I think we'll just fade this one out because it's really loopy. It loops really well. Yeah, we'll just fade this one out. So let's duplicate it again. And then give ourselves about 4 bars. Right click the master fader, create automation clip. Start it right here and then move it down here, right? Nice, okay. And so that part sounds just really like a little offbeat to me. Let me check that. I want to see how that sounds in the original. Yeah, it does sound a little offbeat. Okay, so that's good. Let's do A and B comparisons. And the synth is just a placeholder right now. I need to get a hold of the actual synth that's used, because that's a recreation using my own synth. Now let's go and put in the original. Nice. Why is it not playing? Yeah, oh, that's dumb. It's off for some reason. It doesn't give that same, it doesn't really feel as extreme as it does as full in the original. I think the strings should be louder. I think the strings need, like, we don't need this, we don't really need so much fundamental, and then we need more distortion. Nice. And now the synth is kind of in the background here. You don't really hear it as much. Let's give it some, okay, that sounds better. Just kind of hits you in the original with this burst. Let's see, I don't want the yeah, that's a little too loud. But I do want this to have reverb. That might help a little bit. The acid synth can have reverb. French horn can have reverb. And that's all. And the slap bass is kind of missing hot presence. Let's see. Ah, the square is louder in here, so maybe we'll raise the synth to 9. That helps a lot. Let's put this more in the background. And maybe put the square down to 11 or 12. Lovely. I like that a lot. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Q. I'll keep it Q. Registeel is stronger than Regirock and Regice because they are weak to him because he is the steel type. Ah, okay. Steel. Oh, there's like a steel type is like the legend, sort of the invincible. I could never catch any of them. Like I put them to sleep, and I like got them down to like almost no health, and then I keep throwing ultra balls at them, but they keep breaking free of them immediately. I don't know why. Never could catch them. So yeah, this sounds really good. I'm gonna play this for a few times. Oh, nice. It's wow. Why does it suddenly end there? I'll need to fix that. Ah, this is here, and then I muted that out. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Bye. I do want to hear more bass on that timpani. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, bass is kind of lacking. I want to hear a little more bass on that timpani. And then there was silence. A wild timpani appeared. Nice. Alrighty. So that sounds complete. I'll go and find the Korg Trinity sound and sort of reprint that synth sound source, because this is a little bit not. That still needs work. Yeah, this is not quite cutting it. So I'm gonna go and find the original source, because this is from a different source than the sound canvas. And then I'll put this will be in the release in the YouTube video. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this will be next. We're gonna come back tomorrow, and or maybe today. We'll see what I have time for, and do Trick House. Next will be Trick House. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next.